Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to the pregame show for this afternoon before the league game starts at 7 o'clock. I'm going to show you the pregame press conference. Just remember that next Wednesday we open up the season against the Montreal Canadiens. Enjoy the pregame press conference. I'm keep you live there right now, and I'll be back later on tonight at midnight for the complete wrap-up of tonight's action between the Leafs and the Red Wings inside the pregame press conference.
Sheldon, what are you looking for from Minton between Eyes and Yarncroke, if that's what you're going with tonight, that line?
Yeah, just keep doing what he's been doing. He's played really well, which is why you give him an opportunity like this one here tonight. We've liked a lot of what we've seen from him, and it's a chance to do it again tonight and do it, with a lot of our guys in, and that's a different type of rhythm and a different type of feel than what he's had in the other games where he's really taken on a lot of the load and just kind of keep going over the boards and playing a lot of minutes. And I intend to play him a lot tonight, but playing a lot tonight will feel different than playing a lot on some of the other nights.
What's it like for you? Is it exciting to see young players push for jobs like this?
Yeah, it is. There's, you're always hoping for it. Obviously, you want guys to push and challenge. It's a great thing. You hope that you draft well enough that guys are in that position. And we're fortunate that there's a number of guys here, right? Whether it's Nyes and how quickly he's come in and made an impact last season and again in this camp, and Cowan's had a terrific camp for his first camp, and Minton in terms of the progress that he's made from one season to the next or one camp to the next has been remarkable. I don't know, coming in we were excited to watch him again, but he definitely wasn't really on the radar. There was some people internally that were sort of talking to me saying they thought Minton was going to really show well here and surprise us in some ways, and I think he's certainly done that in terms of the step that he's taken. Like he was a really impressive kid and player last year when he was here too. Played really well, and I think I remember right, it was one preseason game he played for us last season, and I thought he was extremely impressive in that. A lot to be excited about, but it was clear that he was a ways away. And he's closed that gap, I think, pretty significantly here now.
Amongst your core guys, are you sensing any difference in mood or focus compared to last year at this time? Has winning a round had any trickle effect leading into this season?
I think, I think our guys are just more so wanting to push through the preseason. I think there's a different feel around preseason in general for experienced players. Frankly, since COVID and the shutdown, and you've always felt like you need to have a certain length of time and a certain number of preseason games to feel ready, and then all of a sudden we started to play less preseason games or no preseason games, and they're like, oh, I feel fine. And I think some of that has maybe bled into them wanting to just get past this and get going and try to use it to get as prepared as you can, but really want to play for real. And I think there's a sense of that. But it's also as our team's gotten older too. It's just the more experience you get, I think you really just want to get down to business.
Will all and Samsonov get a start each now, Sheldon, the final two games? Or?
Yeah, that's the plan here. Yeah. We wanted to get Sammy back in here tonight and give Joe a little bit more time. Obviously, he was under the weather last week and missed some time and all of that. So plans for them to play full game each.
How have you felt about Holmberg's camp, and is there anything you're looking for tonight with him if he's on the wing?
Yeah, we haven't used him on wing much, so I think it's a good timing. Obviously, with us giving Minton the opportunity up the middle, it's a good chance for us to get Holmberg on the wing and give him some reps there. I'm confident in his ability to play center, and it's obviously great depth and great option to have. But the way that it's kind of been shaken out, there may be opportunity on the wings available to compete for, and want to give him an opportunity to do that. He hasn't played much wing. I do think it's a much easier transition for a center to go play wing. But I like a lot about him. I think he's, his camp, kind of like last season. It's a quiet camp, not a whole lot that's going to really jump out. But you really watch his game. There's a lot of detail and a lot of things that are reliable about his game.
With Klingberg skating again now, are you hopeful he'll be ready for the start of the next week?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think he's eager to maybe get a game in on Saturday because things went really well for him out there today. That might be a little bit fast, but we'll get him. Seems like we'll be able to get him in practice tomorrow and make a determination from there. But certainly trending towards being available next week.
Is there anything in particular you want to see from the top power play unit tonight? Last kind of chance to maybe get up to speed.
Just keep building on the things. So we went back at it like they were all over the net. Scored a big goal early in the game, and then had a ton of opportunities all around the net. Some clean looks. So lots of like there. Just some of the habits, details. Maybe giving a little bit of time for the second unit to get out there every now and again too, if it's not working. But that is an important thing. If you want to take anything away from those guys playing together, in these preseason games, especially with a new power play coach in Guy, you want to see them kind of get some rhythm and get their touches. That's an important part of these games for me.
Morgan, what stood out to you about Fraser Manson during this camp?
Lots. I say everything. He's played outstanding. He's a mature young guy that I think has left a good impression on about everyone he's talked to over the last couple of weeks. So, for a guy like that to come in and play well and enjoy the moment and do what he's been doing is outstanding to see for him and for our group.
Why do you think his game has been able to hold up, I guess, at this level at such a young age?
Well, I think he's a really smart player. He obviously has a good understanding for the game and how to play his position, and then he just looks stronger than he was last year, and he's skating much better, I think. And but ultimately, I think his brain is on his side. He's a smart young man. He's a smart player. So when he's out there, he's able to kind of find space and make plays. And if you're able to do that while also, improving your skating and improving your strength during the offseason, you put yourself in the position that he's in.
You came to the team at 19. You played the so-called extra year at junior. What did that extra year, do you think, do for you?
Well, I think it was a bit different for me. It was big because I didn't play a lot the previous season because of injury. But I think it's a chance to get confident, kind of come into your own. When you go back for that year of junior, you kind of step into a leadership role on that team, and you learn how to handle certain things a little bit differently. And again, you get stronger, bigger. You get a chance to watch more pro hockey and stuff. So it's a big opportunity for guys that get that opportunity, and you can tell that Fraser made the most of it.
Was the feeling going into this season amongst the guys a little bit different than it was at this time last year?
Every year's different. It's always a little bit different. So I guess the answer to that is yes. You got some new faces. I think that even though the ultimate outcome of how last year ended is the same, it isn't exactly the same. There was some growth. So I think that there is differences. It's not always the easiest thing to pinpoint those things, but everybody's feeling good. We're healthy for the most part, so we've got a chance to get rolling and hopefully have a good start.
How much did winning around alleviate a little bit of pressure?
Yeah, I think in the moment it was a great feeling for our group. Then ultimately, like I just kind of alluded to, was it still ends with losing ultimately, but to have the chance to prove to ourselves that we're able to win around, and we're able to kind of persevere through adversity and win close games, come down from late, and all the rest of it. I think that's a good sign.
What's the significance of tonight's game for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's important that we play hard. I think we want to take another step here this preseason. We're getting down to the short strokes, and we're playing for real in a week's time. So it's a good opportunity for our guys to improve and to feel really good, and again just take steps, a bit more intensity. But I would expect our group to be playing full tilt.
How keen are you guys to actually play for real in a week's time and show what you can do?
Yeah, we're really excited. This time of year, it always kind of feels like it drags on. Like this last couple of days, you just want to get playing. Everybody's chomping at the bit now. Camp's been good. We've had a good opportunity to kind of have new guys get more comfortable with their either D pairings or line mates. And at this point, everybody's feeling good and confident, and they just want to get rolling. So again, this will be a good opportunity for our team tonight to do one more kind of tune-up. Play with a lot of intensity and take this game very seriously. And then the next couple days is just you're just waiting to go.
In particular with the power play tonight, what do you want to see?
Yeah, you just want to keep building chemistry. We have a good idea what the structure is. Guy's done a really good job in the meetings and explaining things extremely well. So for us, it's just about execution and work ethic and just trying to build that chemistry.
I guess first off, Gio was really impressed with your golf swing yesterday. What's the secret to your success there?
It's not a good swing. I just put my whole back into it and swing away. Yeah, so I think he had a good laugh at it.
You got some good distance, though.
Yeah, I mean, if I get a hold of it, yeah, I get some good distance, but it doesn't usually go straight, so.
Fraser has kind of emerged at this camp. What have you seen from him? What stands out about Minton's game?
Yeah, I think he plays all three zones really well. He's a really good 200-foot player, and I think he's really sound defensively and can obviously make plays offensively. So I think he's a really good player, and I just really enjoyed playing with him.
Yeah, in particular, why do you think your two games have gone very well?
Yeah, I think we're just we love to be pests out there. I think we like to forecheck a lot. We like to play on offense, but I think we know each other really well out there, and I think it's nice to play with someone with really good hockey sense that can make plays and find you in places that others can't. And but yeah, I think we just really work hard and forecheck well.
How long ago does Traverse City feel for you?
That's a while for sure. That was a good experience, but I'm excited to be in Toronto now and just be with the rest of the guys. It's been a fun camp so far, so I'm just really looking forward to the regular season.
What was the trip to Gravenhurst like for you? Like, do you feel a little bit more one of the guys, like, you're starting right from the beginning, not dropping in, that sort of thing?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's a lot of team bonding happens, and it's just nice to get to know the guys a little better and be a part of the group. It's it hasn't been too long that I can kind of sit around and chat with these guys. It's always been hockey and always so intense in here, so it's nice to kind of relax and get to know the guys a little bit better off the ice.
Are you ready for an 82-game season? That's a lot of hockey for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I try to prepare myself for best is, to withstand that kind of season. And, I think, playing all these preseason games, I think it's kind of helped me, build some confidence and get to, kind of understand the NHL game a little bit better. And so, yeah, I'm really fortunate that I can, get to play in this. And, I think I'm ready for it.
Hanging out with Giordano, still playing at 40. Like, what did you learn? sorry. Yes. It's hard of hearing. Gotta speak up with him. What do you learn? Like, I don't know if he's telling stories, whether it's about hockey or life.
Yeah, I think just all his stories about when he was playing when he was younger and the guys he played against. I think I remember a story when he was playing against Doan now, and how hard he was to play against. So just little stories like that, it's always fun to listen to, and you can learn a lot from him.
Fraser, what's it mean to you to still be here late in camp with a chance to make this team?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think I told you earlier this camp, my goal is just to work hard every day and earn another day, and it's been almost 10 days since then, so been doing a good job of that, and still being here, getting the chance to play tonight is really, I'm really happy about it.
How do you deal with the pressure, like knowing it's a preseason game, but how you perform might impact whether you stick around?
I don't really feel any pressure. This is just an amazing opportunity to me. Wasn't necessarily something I expected coming in to be here at this stage and getting the opportunity I am. So, I don't feel like I can lose out there tonight, no matter how it goes. So, I'm just excited about it.
What do you think's worked for you to give you this chance to stick around?
I think being myself. I think the way I play is smart hockey, and I think at the NHL it's a big focus when it's a business. They need to win games. The more you can manage the puck, put it in their end more than yours, get it out of your end, that helps tilt the ice. So I think the way I play is built for pro, so I think that's helped me.
Sheldon was saying that he likes your leadership qualities. You've been really speaking up on the bench. Will that be a little tougher to do on a night like this where it's all the kind of the entire team is playing and you're one of the youngest guys?
Yeah, probably a little bit at first. You know, if you're just breaking in, you don't want to over push like with being too vocal or anything, but just going to be myself out there and see what happens.
Were you always like that, vocal on the bench, or is that something you had to push yourself to become?
No, I think I was always like that. I just love hockey, want to win, want everybody else to do well, so just speak. It helps with the camaraderie and playing as a group.
How long ago does Traverse City feel?
A while, actually, yeah, especially being at a hotel now for almost a month. Those days sometimes tick pretty slow, but yeah, not like yesterday, that's for sure.
Who did you golf with yesterday or 2 days ago now?
I was with Riley, Klingberg, and Laugh. Laugh was awesome. He was the best of our group. Yeah, he gave us a chance. We didn't really help him out too much.
How's your golf game?
It's not great, no.
What's it like to be on that trip, like that team bonding trip?
It's really cool. It's surreal. Like you're looking around, seeing who's sitting at the table with you. You're like, oh my God, this is pretty cool. If you told me 2 years ago I'd be here, that would I wouldn't believe you. So it was awesome and really grateful to be able to go there.
Any cool interactions like with a guy that you wouldn't have expected to be in that situation with a couple days ago?
Every interaction was cool still, so nothing specific.
Any good advice?
From the guys?
Yeah.
Just keep it going, be myself. The biggest thing that helps from them is just like a pat on the back or something, honestly, at this stage, or saying hi in the morning, stuff like that, like goes a long way with just feeling welcomed and stuff.
Is that what Gio or Jonnywatts gave you this morning before this game?
Yeah, everyone gives me that all the time here now, so it's awesome.
What's the feedback from back home? Are they kind of your family? I don't know how much you get a chance to talk to them. It's been busy, but like, are they kind of following this story?
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter or anything, but my parents, all my friends are, so I get everything sent from them. They love reading all that, so they keep me in the loop.
What's Sheldon saying to you over this camp? What's been his message to you?
He's been really happy. He's been telling me just keep going. It's about consistency from him, right? Like it's coming in new guy. There's no pre-existing trust or anything, so anytime you mess up or do something that's not favorable, it looks pretty bad on you, and you got to work extra hard to gain that trust back. So just remain consistent. It's long season, so he wants to see me just continue to do what I've been doing and see where it goes from there.
What stands out to you about this room, this building, the facility here?
It's cool. Like every rink that I've been to so far since I've been here is like, whoa, it's pretty sweet. Obviously the dressing room, everything's awesome too. So a bit of everything's new, obviously.